Well, welcome back. Going live with this severe thunderstorm that's going on through. Let's see if I get any feed from it, and there we go. You can barely see the food sign as it's getting in and out with signal with the storm, and it's pouring down rain. And literally just down here, less than that. Okay, never mind, it's still going. Um, There's actually a pretty good vantage point to see if there's any lightning or anything like that. We'll hear any thunder because there's never audio with these things, but never know. What's this one? This one died. Okay. But yeah. I actually don't know why I went live, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, this system's gonna go right out through. It's gonna go through here. There's this. There's the Grover part here, and then there's this. Hello. Yeah, your comments will show up on stream because it's covering the screen. But yeah, just cover the severe thunderstorm going on in the Clover area. Meant to say Grover instead of Clover, but I'll fix that later. No big deal. But yeah, deal with severe weather over here. Because apparently South Carolina is like one of two states where I can actually view this stuff at actually live feed. I think it's, yeah, South Carolina and Tennessee are the only two I'm aware of. Yeah. So that's what this severe thunderstorm is. It's really affecting the signal. So that's just a sign of how bad it's going to be. But yeah. Warning goes up until 11:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, severe thunderstorm warning in this part of South Carolina, going towards Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Okay, so it's beginning to lose signal, which is not good. Yeah, the stuff gets all blocky, or pixelated, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, it's just one of those things. And then this one's just dead. So, yeah, you'd be the Eastern time zone. Good. Doing good right now. Just keep an eye on this stuff where I can. Is there a way I could move the comments out of this part? Or just say it? I don't know. Like, try to move it up here. Like, where the thing is. But, I don't know. So, yeah, beginning to lose signal. But, here, well, it hasn't hit here yet. It will. Yeah. It will move up here. And it's actually hitting here now. Okay. Can already tell because it's getting pixelated. Okay, that was not part of the plan. That's actually not bad for gas. What is that, $1.59 and a $2.23 for diesel? That's not bad for gas in this area. That's actually around the same price as here in Kansas. But yeah, this storm is actually, yeah, I'm in Kansas. The storm is in South Carolina that I'm covering, though. But yeah. Okay. It's actually doing fine. This isn't producing a lot of lightning, I've noticed. I'm not sure what triggered the warning. Oh yeah, it's likely the hail and wind. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, just wait for this to go through. So I likely will be live until 10:15 time frame. That's when the warning expires. It is possible. A tornado is possible. That's part of the reason I'm doing this, because the warning actually says the tornado is possible. So, you never know. And there's been only one time where I actually seen a tornado on this. And that was actually in Washington State, near Pullman. So, and you could barely see it. Yeah, it was weakening, strong again. That tends to happen. And with it strengthening back up, supposedly, that could bring an influx of lightning for this storm. But, here we go. Just checking this stuff. This whole little front thing. So I think it's done from here. Nope, it's still pouring. New warning? Nope. Ay, gotta love allergies though. If there is gonna be a tornado, it would likely be after the rain. So, as these things usually are. Yeah, I covered storms and earthquakes. I covered all. I even covered volcanoes and meteors occasionally. Really to get into those more. And for a while I was covering exoplanets as they were discovered, but lately just haven't been able to find any exoplanets to cover. Yeah. This is going all the way up to the North Carolina border. I do have access to North Carolina in terms of road and the traffic cams, but it all says error, error, error. So, and this storm is actually heading right for Charlotte. Where is Charlotte? It goes all the way here and it goes right for Charlotte. Okay, comments went away before I could read that. But yeah, it gets hot, I'm pretty sure. Well, Charlotte is in North Carolina. Yeah, it's all good. And the spelling's right there. But, yeah. But, yeah, this is North Carolina. This is South Carolina. South of the dashed line is South Carolina. So, got another 20 minutes on the warning. Surprised it hasn't left here yet. Or probably has. Appears to be storming here too. I could be wrong. Huge interstate though. Huge interstate. That's a 4-lane. Yeah. Wait till hurricane season though. You won't be just cloudy. So it appears it's not here yet. That's likely gonna be in North Carolina side completely, so that part should remain dry from this cell. And it killed it. Yeah, some sources are saying anywhere from 13 named storms to as high as 22. And that's not including what already happened in May. Okay, appears this is stopped. So I'm gonna get off there and click it again, see if it fixes anything. Because that interstate killed everything. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're looking at upwards of 22 named storms. At most, half of that hurricanes. And saying at most 7 to 8 of those hurricanes being majors. Okay, so it looks like this is down. So I might have to cut it off here because it just crashed. I could try getting off and back on, you know. That's the only thing I can do. I do have access to Oregon. And I do have chances of severe weather today. So, okay, you need to not do that. Yeah, it crashed. It crashed completely. Never mind. Yeah, La Nina. That's gonna be setting up. And the fact that people are trying to say it's gonna be like category, like 2005. In terms of a lot of these things are gonna be hitting the Gulf, gonna enter Caribbean, most likely along the Puerto Rico, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba latitudes versus through the Leeward Islands and through the Caribbean itself. That's what I feel would be the more likely scenario, but I could be wrong. So, yeah. It's one of those things. I do have a couple apps that alert me on that. So yeah, having the apps for that is really helpful. Yeah, that's what they're saying. I'd show you that stuff, but that crashes the app. Apparently, so it's not gonna work. But yeah. Apparently there were tornadoes going on in Illinois yesterday. Yeah. I lived on one of the most dangerous fault lines on the planet. I'm talking about Seattle, not San Andreas. So, I'll say dangerous because it is capable of earthquakes in the 9 range for magnitude, and it has potential to wake up some volcanoes. Yeah, and that was one of the main reasons I left Seattle, because I'm not about to be in a city that is about to be the next Pompeii. So, yeah. It's one of those things. 15 minutes left on this thing. We're going on 13 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah. Twitter needs to stop covering stuff up. On any side. Because that is what's causing a lot of chaos. But, okay, this is... Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like the storm is beginning to leave. Which is a good sign. Just loves travel stop. That's where the gas is. Okay. But yeah, this is like the after shower, I guess. And this one's dead. What's going on here? Yeah. Which is good on that part. On the fact I could keep track of the weather for you, wherever you're at. But, nonetheless, it's just one of those things like, hey, what is going on? There's actually a pretty decent chance of severe weather going on for parts of New York State, Pennsylvania, so that's gonna be fun. Good chance of severe weather for Pacific Northwest today and tomorrow. Not thinking there's going to be a lot of tornado activity in the Pacific Northwest, but cannot rule out a couple spin-ups. You know? Despite what they say, oh, we don't get tornadoes. Few derechos earlier this month. But in Indiana, I actually had a few storms that actually produced lightning that was very close to where I was at, and actually exploded a few trees. But had to flee a couple of wildfires in Washington State when I was in the Okanagan area. Yeah, slight risk for Oregon and Washington State. Cannot rule out an enhanced risk being issued because how early the slight was issued. So, an enhanced, that would probably bring about a potential for tornadoes. Yeah, Brett and Karen. I forgot Brett hit Trinidad and Tobago. I thought it died before it did anything. But, yeah. Yeah, yawning because I just woke up like 30 minutes ago, at least. But yeah, it's just, boy. Yeah, flooded from Karen. She was trying to find your manager, probably. I don't know. That's probably just like, what the hell type thing. But, oh, Sunday it's going to be cold in the Northeast. Highs in the 50s and 60s for parts of New York and Vermont. That's from what, having 90s, nearly triple digits a couple of days ago? Yeah, this roller coaster stuff is really delayed. That's why I'm thinking tornado season is going to ramp back up real crazy in June and July. It's because May just delayed everything. May delayed everything with its little winter episode. But, yeah. Really? You'd think in the higher elevations, in the Trinidad and Tobago area, there would be some snow. But, kind of like Hawaii. Like in Hawaii, you could get snow pretty much year round in the highest elevations, which is mostly on the Big Island. I think there's actually a ski resort up there because of that, but I could be wrong. I know, but one thing I've learned is elevation overrides the whatchamacallit. Yeah, elevation overrides where you are on the planet, north to south. Because like where I lived in Seattle is very high up north, but with it being on like sea level, it almost gets no snow, if at all. Most years, actually, Seattle doesn't see any snow. So yeah, it's one of those things. Like elevation is more of a factor than where you are north to south, like latitude. Or longitude. It's one of those two. Okay, that cleaned that up, actually. The ranges actually get quite large. It's from 11:06. This is real time. But yeah, got another 10 minutes on the warning. So. Oh. That's a nasty storm going into the Kennedy Space Center. We're just waiting to launch. It's just impossible right now. It's one of those things. Just checking out time frame. Like 20 minutes in. Yeah. Yeah, being near the E crater does lower the chances of that stuff, because air is more stable, supposedly. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure that was a water spout that went onto land. Because that's usually what it would be with the islands and whatnot. Islands and coastlines. It's usually a water spout that comes out to land. And that's majority of the tornadoes that actually hit Washington State. Uh, like Washington, Oregon, California. A good chunk of the tornadoes are actually water spouts that come out to land. So, and I'm thinking the launch will not happen on Saturday. And Sunday is more likely, but yeah. Yeah, I wasn't alive then. So, oh, 3.1 in Nevada. That would be a video after this. It's likely gonna be Mina. So, yeah, just sticking with this one because it's the closest to where it's at. Yeah, 3.1 in Nevada. It's likely in the Mina, Tonopah area. So, yeah, it's like aftershocks from the 6.5, which again, I'm thinking Pacific Northwest may see the next 6.5 near the Seattle area. Hate to say it like that, but that's what I'm itching for, sadly. Yeah, it was the Tonopah area. Mina. Yeah, that would be a video of its own after stream, obviously. Uh, but yeah, this is just gonna be nasty. This is gonna get nasty. Especially what's going on with Minnesota and whatnot. That's just gonna lead to a war. Yeah. And there's nothing. I didn't mean nothing before the 6.5. It was all afterwards. So, no foreshocks or anything. Looks like there's snow going on in parts of Quebec. Okay, looks like this died. Not a good sign. Oh, it's pretty much left here. Yeah, that's what earthquakes tend to do. Uh, oh, yeah. Heat coming into where people are already tensed up with what's going on. That's not gonna help. That's gonna make people worse. So, but yeah, this is pretty much gone here. It's just a matter of time before it leaves here. And there's literally 4 minutes left in the warning. Okay, what's going on? Okay, EMSC is now reporting on the Nevada quake. That's what's going on. But yeah, once again, I don't have access to this area, or otherwise I'd be right on it. State line there. Doesn't appear to be having anything. Hey, did it crash this time? Oh, another 5.2 earthquake in Japan. Yeah, okay. This is getting a little crazy, Japan. But, yeah, nonetheless, this is going to be a bit fun. Okay, now you're reporting on the 3.1. Actually, should clear you. But, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's 5.2, so it's nothing compared to what Japan can get. But it's still not pleasant to feel that shaking all the time. So, yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, it's yawning all of a sudden. There we go. Oh. We always find a... Yeah, I think there's actually like 2 or 3 of those on that day. But yeah, people always find a way to pollute. People always find a way to pollute, no matter what's going on. But soon, yeah. Well, yeah, like, okay. Well, looks like the storm has left this area. It would likely be in this, like, towards Keek Mountain, heading towards Charlotte by now. But nonetheless, this does seem to be it, as, again, the warning expires literally in a minute. And a 3.2 just hit Hawaii. Okay. That's likely just south of Mauna Loa. But, yeah, nonetheless, this does seem to be it. Gonna head out, like, pretty much now. Stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye.